They don't even have sympathy for themselves, but they want us to have sympathy for them. They don't have sympathy for themselves as individual. They want us, the people of my color, to now start having sympathy for them. Like, let that make sense to me. How does that even blend? Welcome back again to the channel, guys. My name is Sonia. If this is the first time you're tuning in, subscribe, like, comment, and share. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring just short clip, but very interesting. Before I say what I want to say, at the end of this video, credit belongs to original creators that we stitch their videos, and this is just for educational purposes. Watch to the end before you go ahead to drop me your comments, because that is what I love. I love when people watch to the end, that they will not understand fully before dropping their comments. Why these people do not even have sympathy for themselves, but they want us to have sympathy for them. Let's get right into this video.
Charlie Kirk was just shot at his campus in Utah. Why are you laughing? He is my friend.
I don't agree with anything. I don't think it's right to shoot him.
Your first reaction is to Charlie Kirk is a dick, and you're smiling, and you laugh that my friend just got shot?
Once and for all, the final word from Buzzy B. Teacher, the political satirist. The Democrats had nothing to do with the killing of Charlie Kirk. If you want us to be civil about it, then tell that to the orange shithead you call president.
I won't let anybody distort reality and try to paint this picture that Charlie Kirk was this God-fearing family man who just wanted to go to college campuses and debate. Roll the fucking tape. Do you guys know what an opinion is? An opinion goes something like this. Yeah, I prefer Pepsi over Sprite. Not, if I get on a plane and I see a black pilot, I'm going to wonder if they're qualified. That's racist. The guy didn't believe in empathy. The guy was transphobic, homophobic, Islamophobic, and then says he loves Jesus. What fucking Bible are you reading, motherfucker? This is literally the epitome of fuck around and find out. You can't just run around the entire world spreading the most vile shit ever. Thousands of kids and women just being fucking deleted off the map in fucking Palestine. And this guy's cheering it on. And then he gets domed. And I'm supposed to cry for the motherfucker? What the fuck are we talking?
So a white conservative was shot by another white conservative in a predominantly white Mormon state at a conservative, predominantly white college, and black universities are being threatened now? Got it.
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? Why is it affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Well, I could throw that right back at you. Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people. The Constitution!
What rights am I taking away exactly?
You're trying to take away gender-affirming care for individuals. You are affecting abortion rights. You are hurting people.
Oh, is it a right as a 16-year-old to be able to chop off your breast? That's a human right?
People are allowed to do what they want with their body, but
okay.
Gender-affirming care is not going to be happening at that. And also,
Well,
like
it
the
is,
individual was saying earlier, it starts with the social.
Got it. So what is a woman?
What is a woman? It's what people identify as, is a gender. Sex is different from gender.
So can anyone be a woman?
Yes.
At what point do you know you're looking at a woman?
Doesn't matter when you are looking at a woman. You don't have to look at a woman and immediately tell. Can you tell looking at a baby what gender they are without looking at their privates? Tell me that.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What about that baby is different?
But hold on. By the time they're 6 months old, you could actually...
We got him? He's Muslim, right? Black? Latino? At least he's an immigrant. What do you mean he's from Utah? At least he's trans? Guys. Okay, does he use pronouns? What do you mean everybody uses pronouns? At least he's a radical leftist? He's not a leftist? He's not even a Democrat? Guys, is this the same exact person as last time? A different one? How am I supposed to spin this? What do you want me to do?
Lord, you know I prayed that it wouldn't be one of ours. Okay, give me a second to think. What would the president do? What would the president do? What would the president do? Okay, I think I got it, you guys. We're gonna blame the mental health crisis, and then we're gonna gut all the funding to all of the social programs.
Charlie Kirk had no sympathy for the kids in Gaza. Charlie Kirk had no sympathy for inhumanely locking up my people in cages. Charlie Kirk had no sympathy for women, saying that if his daughter were to get sexually assaulted, he would force her to keep the kid. He spread and planted ideas of racism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and anti-LGBTQ. However, no one should die at the hands of another man, and unfortunately, that's what happened with Charlie Kirk. He was shot and killed on live TV, 4K, in front of his 2 daughters and his wife. Deepest and dearest of condolences truly to his loved ones, and especially to his wife who had to watch that live. But people need to stop acting like he was some hero and like he wasn't spreading hate and division amongst our country for years. I'm going to say this again. No one deserves to go out like he did. No one deserves to die at the hand of another man. But when you are truly only planting weeds in this beautiful garden that we call Earth, you cannot expect flowers to grow. And to all of you who are celebrating his death, there's never a reason to celebrate death.
Somebody who's on the far left side of the political spectrum, I gotta tell you, there's no way you're gonna spin this to say that somehow the person that killed Charlie Kirk was a leftist, because from over here on the left side of the political spectrum, I'll tell you something that you may not be able to see if you're on the right. We didn't give a shit about Charlie Kirk. Like, Charlie Kirk was an obnoxious little twat. We didn't care. He's a byproduct of a system that is oppressive and terrible, capitalism. He is not causing more harm to our society than like Amazon or Google or any of these massive corporations or Zionism. Those things are actually destroying the fabric of our society. Charlie Kirk was just grifting off of that and, you know, making his money by somehow being the poster child of it. I don't know. I don't quite get it. I never understood him. I'm not sure why anyone would listen to him. All that to say, he shouldn't have been shot. That's insane. We didn't care. We didn't feel the need to kill him because we found him to be an off-putting but powerless little jackass. So I again, didn't want him to die. Sorry for your loss over there. Maybe we could talk a little bit about gun control. Like, I feel like this might be a good moment for us to talk about, like, should people have access to high-powered rifles?
So, turns out his wife and kids weren't even there. They weren't even in Utah when it happened. The lies that these people will make up to try and garner more sympathy for a monster is obscene. Make no mistake, Charlie Kirk was a monster. He was a racist bigot. Thank you.
Erica Kirk is not Jacqueline Kennedy, although I'm pretty sure she thinks she is. Jackie was a legend in memorializing and preserving the legacy of her husband, not parading staged videos of her kissing his corpse around social media. She didn't allow JFK's corpse and her grief to be exploited for the public to leer on, and she certainly didn't do it herself, insisting that the casket remain closed. Instead of standing on stage proclaiming that his death has ignited a fire and that his business will continue on, she worked behind the scenes to preserve his legacy through interviews, through his presidential library, and most importantly, through his children. See, while Erica is telling their 3-year-old that daddy's on a work trip with Jesus to be able to afford her Blueberry budget, side note, weird amount of guilt you're giving a toddler that she's somehow responsible for daddy being with Jesus, Jackie was instructing their 3-year-old how to salute a casket, instructing him, John, you can salute daddy now and say goodbye to him. No blueberries, just reality. But I guess since Charlie Kirk is certainly no JFK, he had to marry an Erica, not a...
So you guys have seen that particular clip that I've played for you guys. And you've seen that these same people that do not look like me do not have sympathy for themselves. They don't have it because they've seen that every single thing that this particular young guy went ahead to preach are, as far as I'm concerned, things of evil. I don't know what other people are seeing it as, but that's my own opinion. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Because you can imagine one of the clips I played in the video, you can see how he was literally debating to ensure that he win that particular debate. Tell me why people will have sympathy for this kind of person that will come here portray himself as Jesus Christ. He is a Christian, and at the end of the day, he will go ahead to support Israel to destroy other country. Like, let it make sense to me that this person can literally put out his family, put out his child, just because he wants to win a debate. That is who Charlie is. The more you keep making it look as if we, the black people, are evil, the more we keep revealing other things to you. Because I see people dropping comments in my comment section and saying, we are all going to die one day, I don't have sympathy, and blah, 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 stuff like that. I have sympathy, I have conscience, and yes, I know fully well that we are definitely going to die one day. It is a thing that nobody can actually fight with, right? When the time is near, when the time is here, anybody that want to die will die. But you don't talk me in to accept your belief. Look at the people I played their clips. Are they not people of his color? Look at what they are saying. They did not even have sympathy for him. And you want me, a black person, to have sympathy over what? Over someone that literally talks me down, over someone that literally opened his mouth. He has not seen anything good about people of my color. So tell me, if I am not giving my sympathy to him, am I wrong? The only people I grieved for, and I keep saying it, are just the children, not even the wife. Because as far as I'm concerned, if a widow can come out just because she want to make a speech, paint her face, line her lips, do her eyebrows, wear her best clothes, and then come with hanky to start shouting, Jesus, Jesus. Where was that Jesus when you were supposed to advise your husband? Then she gave a speech that at the end of the day is sending message. You're coming to give a speech of a phenomenal person, but you're sending out message, a negative message, not a positive message. Let that make sense to me and let me know why you want me to have sympathy. Anyways, heartfelt sympathy, and I'm crying already in my heart. Rest in peace, that's all I can say. But it is high time we stop focusing on one thing and start focusing on other things that is happening in America and currently. Something has recently happened in Mississippi and nobody is saying anything about it. Why is the media not all up and doing the same way the media is up and doing for just a particular man that condemned these people and loved these people? Let me know what you think in the comment section. What is your opinion? I really do want to know. Be honest in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. Credit belongs to original creators of every clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And this is just for educational purposes, right? I stand a chance to be corrected, so feel free to correct me in the comment section. And yes, with no further ado, I do like I say in my videos, I'm going to be Simba and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you.